Hello, good morning. Um, that's the sunrise. Duh. Well, maybe not duh. Maybe the sun is setting. No, it's a sunrise. I've never done a sunrise walk, I don't think, or sunrise walk and talk. But this might be quick. I just had some thoughts. Wanted to express. I don't know. I have this saying that's almost like a joke, but also I take it seriously sometimes. It's so pretty right now, by the way. I have this saying that's I used to say it at the end of the videos, and sometimes I still do, but usually I don't. Also, there's lots of cars around, so because it's commuting hours, I think, and I'm about to pass a school, so I don't want to look like a creep. Looks like there's no kids though, so it's good. Pre-kids. It's also it's 7 a.m. on the dot. But I have this saying I used to say all the time at the end of a video, because I just thought it's powerful, because it does have some truth and stuff, but it actually did derive from a joke, kind of there's always been some truth in it, but it's always derived from this is not actually what you can look forward to. But the saying was, no matter how bad your day is going, the sun will set, and then the sun will rise. Tomorrow will be a new day, and the birds will sing. You can just hear the birds sing, and you will wake up, and it'll be a new day. And just listen for the birds. Just listen for the birds. That's what I used to say. And it was a joke. I used to tell people that all the time. To be just wake up and you'll hear the birds. Just that kind of thing. And anyways, but it's it does have some seriousness to it. Okay, you're right. Next day is an opportunity. Whatever. It's an opportunity for it to be a good day. But I woke up this morning after yesterday being a crash out of a day. Crashed out, felt like all day long, about my life and everything, and how I am just have nothing figured out, and feels like my life is kind of derailed in some ways, and nothing has been given to me, which is good, not in a privileged way. I'm trying to make this sound like life has just been harder to achieve things and stuff. Opportunities are not just falling into my lap. Duh, that's how life freaking works. I've always known that. But it's just the thought that I don't know, I was just crashing out. I posted a video yesterday that was literally me just screaming about everything in my life. Also, there's a Hennessy bottle on the floor there I saw yesterday, and it's still there. It's just diabolical because I'm in front of a high school or middle school. So I might just pause this for a second because I'm about to pass some people. What was I saying? Yeah, I was just crashing out yesterday. Hardcore crash out. I even got home, ate some dinner after my long day. I went to a movie after, which is good, it was fun. But I think it just extended my day a little bit. I was hungry and just was I got home, I was eating some dinner, and just like, I started crashing out again, because I was just, like, this conversation got brought up with the guys in my house, and I was just not having it. I'm not gonna lie, like, relationship kind of conversations, and I was like, this is so annoying, because I feel like I just have such a different opinion than everyone else around my age on relationships, and I was just like, fuck this, like, I'm just leaving. And then I just like exited the conversation, and there was just other stuff in that conversation too, and I was just trying to eat my dinner, after a long day, whatever. I crashed out hard, and people were asking me about my career. I was like, yeah, I just want to fucking not talk about this right now. I just want to eat my dinner. Anyways, no hate, all love. I just was having a bad day. But after that day, also, really quick note, that crash out was intense, and what I did was I left my house, I got out of the environment, and I went for a workout at the gym, pumped some iron, but it actually did help a lot. Like, it made me feel like so much better. So it's interesting how, like, the gym is actually becoming my, like, safe space to, like, be like, it's almost like if I don't go every day, then, like, that day is harder, or like it's like that is what keeps me calm. I don't know, it's interesting, but I don't need to be there every day. That's the problem. Like, I need rest days. I guess it's maybe the walks aren't doing it for me as much anymore, which is fine, which is also crazy because I'm getting like 18,000, 20,000 steps a day. But I think I'm gonna start pivoting to just like more gym, like pushing it hard next year. But anyways, this is not the point of the video. Derailed. The point was, after yesterday's insane crash out, like, just freaking out about life and everything, I woke up this morning and I read my devotional. I'm reading an Advent devotional from, what is that guy's name? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. It's like a little booklet. It's a Christmas Advent devotional from the guy that made New Morning Mercies. Paul David Tripp? Yeah, that guy. It's based on his other book. It's based on his other devotional book, not New Morning Mercies, but it's based, whatever. But I was reading it, and I read the Psalm 89, 1 through 18, which was good. Then I was reading his devotional, and it was about how you can praise the Lord through, like, imperfect circumstances, but also you can, like, put your faith, you can oh gosh, I'm not wording this well because I'm not remembering very well already, but it was like basically saying, like, it told the story about this girl who had her whole life figured out, had a husband and kids, and went to a good church and everything, and then her husband left, and her whole entire life got derailed, basically, is the story. And she was meeting with the guy, Paul David Tripp, the author, for, I think, counseling. I think that's what he does. And he had to remind her continuously, like, the only thing she can rely on in that season is God. And like, isn't it amazing that throughout like all of that identity crisis crash out that I'm sure she was having with like, what do I do with my kids? Like, my husband is gone, like all my money is gone, like all these things, like all of her life that she has put her identity in, stripped away. But like, you know, what do I still have? And I still have this like unwavering faith is what she had to remember. I'm sure she was having a difficult time remembering. I think it sounded like, it's like, oh yeah, I had to remind her of that. And then, we went on to like, what should we actually do physically? Because that's important, The physical world is still there in the meantime. But it just reminded me of this like spiritual presence that I have this morning. And it was a good way to start my morning because I was like, you're right, like, I was crashing out yesterday about my entire life being all kinds of whack and not having anything figured out, and I'm comparing myself to everyone, and I just feel like horrible about everything. But then I'm like, okay, like, let me just like recenter myself for a second, because what is important? That I have I have my relationship with God, that I'm like, at the end of the day, I know where I will be going. Duh, that's important. I'm like, He has provided many good things for me that I am just not looking at. I'm like, I have a good job with good people around me. I live in a comfortable home. I'm able to afford food. It's like, I'm able to, afford food that actually like nourishes me really well. Like, like I'm able to like exercise, and like I have like amazing things. Like I have like, I'm holding in my hand, this thing that I'm recording with is like $1,500. Like, that's a lot of money that I'm just like, I own that. Like, this stupid watch that I'm obsessed with, it's like $250. Like, I own things that are expensive. I'm not like some poor, like, I don't know, is this even, like, I'm not, I shouldn't pity myself. Like, I'm starting to figure things out. I'm in my early to mid 20s. This is when you figure things out at the end of the day, like, and it's okay. Everything will be okay. Do I fully believe that, to be honest? No. Okay, wait. This is where this comes back to. The bird thing. After I read the devotional, I'm out. I went out, I left for my walk, immediately, and it was pre-sunrise. It was like 6:50. Left for my little walkie that I'm still on, and these birds were out here singing, and I was just hit with this like, whoa, like, they are out here day after day. Like, literally every single day, the birds come out and they sing to welcome the sun back. And how beautiful is that? Like, I literally, like, struck me like a freaking rock to the head. Like, I was like, wow. Like, and I was listening to the bird call. I was like, wow. Isn't it beautiful that they were all sitting there awaiting something good coming? And I was like, dang, like, I need to do that. Like, I need to be more like the birds, which is different than the analogy that I originally was like, oh, you just need to wake up and listen to the birds, because like the birds will be singing and it'll be a new day. Like that's even different. It's just like I need to be like those birds that are like every morning they're singing and they are unwaveringly faithful that the sun will rise and everything will be okay because the sun is up and it's just a new morning. I don't know. It sounds dumb. It's just what my freaking my brain was doing this morning. And it all connects. And yeah, but like I said, like I was saying, do I really believe that everything is going to be okay right now? To be honest, part of my soul, no. Like, I'm kind of like still crashing out a little bit just because I'm like, thoughts are rolling in, it's early in the day, thoughts are still rolling into the head, getting in there, being like, oh yeah, I forgot that this is what I was thinking about. Like, as we speak, I'm like thinking about more stuff. I'm like, yeah, like, okay. Whew. Yeah. But it's okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye.